Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Caden Be Fishing. Today we are going to be heading down the Cascade Falls Trail. I was here about a week ago with Alex, and we were trying to fish with our fly rods to see if we could catch some trout down here. Someone had told me through word of mouth that there was trout in this river down here. This small river leaks into the big river I usually fish. So I'm very curious to see what else could be down here. Today's going to be kind of an exploratory mission because I'm going to be walking this stream here all the way down to where the stream dumps into the river. I'm going to be kind of walking and looking at the river as I go, looking for small little like deep holes and pools. I brought my regular pole today for tube jigs. I also brought my fly rod, so I might try to throw some flies in some deep pools as I go. Other than that, I'm probably just going to be trying to make my way to where the river dumps in and fish tube jigs right there. There was an older gentleman that I met on this trail with Alex the other day, and he told me that is a very good spot to try. So today we're going to see if we can find it. Let's see what happens. So it looks like the river, the big river, is 0.2 miles down the Eagle Bluff Trail. So we're going to be working our way this way. Now, me and Alex came here with the mission to try to catch a trout on a fly rod. I did bring my fly rod. If I see anything that looks super good, I'm going to stop and I'm going to be fishing just the fly rod. I did bring some little tiny spinners, so I'm going to be using those as well. My main thing today is I'm just trying to get to where the river dumps in. That's what I would really like to do because I feel like there's going to be a lot of bigger fish there. However, if I see some nice pools as I go down, I am not going to, not going to refuse casting a couple times in those, maybe with a spinner. This river, or this little stream, I guess would be a better way of what it is not very deep. And it is also spring fed, so it is ice cold, like iceberg ice cold. Because me and Alex were here on a day it was like 90 out, and that water was like making my legs turn numb almost, because I usually don't have waders. I usually don't wear them. But I brought shorts with, I brought water shoes, I brought pretty much everything I'm gonna need to make something happen. But I have basically zero experience of this river other than when me and Alex came here, and we didn't fish here for very long. We were here for probably like, I don't know, an hour and a half, and we walked down a little ways past where I'm walking currently. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, this river is not super big, it's not super deep, it's pretty small, but there is little pockets here and there, and I think that there could be some fish in there. So we're gonna kind of just make our way here. I actually might stop and throw a spinner on quick. This is about as far as me and Alex made, because we started up here, kind of just walked in, and then we fished just on the other side of this little, there's like a little bend around here that goes that way. There's one little deep hole on that side and one on this side. Didn't actually catch anything, but watch the other video to kind of check in and see how that kind of goes with me and Alex. But we're gonna go a little bit past this because I'm not sure how far it is to where the water meets this river. So I've yet to see another soul on this trail, so that's kind of cool. Got this place kind of all to ourselves. There's a little bit of a building up here as well. Like I said, I've literally never been anywhere any further than that little bend back there. So, oh look, a toad, very large toad. Hello, buddy. Have a good day. Had to say hello. Anyway, There's literally like a little house right here. This does not look deep enough to hold any fish. Let's see. Tiniest little baby spinner I got. Let's keep going down the trail a little ways here. Might be a better spot. Yeah, like I said, today's an exploratory mission, so I'm not sure how much actual fishing I'll get to do until I get to where it connects to the main river. But we sure are gonna find out. Honestly, I almost see the, almost fell. I almost see there's a big bridge right here as well that you go over. I think this is where the river meets the big river. Apparently this is supposed to be a good spot. There was an older guy that was talking to me and Alex the one day when we were, you know, upriver there. He was like, you guys should come down here. We're like, oh, you know, give her a shot anyway. Well, this is the main river here. There's a boat over there as well, next to that building. Somebody must, either somebody's cabin or something like that. Not gonna lie to you guys, looks extraordinarily shallow over here. Extraordinarily shallow. We're here. We're trying it. With our little baby spinner. Got a nice little leaf here. Yoink. Honestly, I thought that was going to be a lot more river than what we saw. I thought that was going to be a lot more river. So that's a little disappointing, but that's okay. It looks really nice down here, to be honest. It just looks very, very shallow. Like, where I was just casting and all that, all around the big pillar of that bridge, even in the open on the side here, it was like less than half a foot deep. Let's look at the map here, see what else we got cooking. Okay. Right at the bridge here. I don't really want to go look at all the mountaining stuff. It's just kind of the river here that I was interested in. Well, at least now we know that it's not like it's a bad spot to fish. It's just the stream is very shallow with very few pockets, and then it comes out to the big river here, but it's not deep by the river here. Maybe it is on the other side, I don't know. But just judging from like on the other side of the river over there, it's like a boat landing over there as well, but there's like just sand along the shore. So that kind of makes me feel like it's just gonna be sandy and rocky on the bottom and potentially pretty shallow. I don't really know that there's gonna be much fish here, to be honest. I'm trying to think of what I want to do here, because I think I might just try to find a different spot to fish. I genuinely thought this was going to be a lot longer of a stretch of river to walk down, but I mean, don't get me wrong, it's beautiful, and the waterfall at the very beginning is really, really pretty, but I'm not sure. I am not sure. We do just need to find either a spot to attempt to fish or something. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to a different spot in the river way up here. There's a big tree that goes across the river. We're gonna walk across that tree. We'll get out the fly rod, tie a fly on. There's one pocket over there I know we can cast in and try. And if we don't get anything there, then we're gonna leave and we'll go try another spot. Okay. Well, here's to hoping I do not fall in. Get the sand off my shoes here. Definitely not making this easy. All right, well, we made it across, so that's good. All right, let's see here what we got cooking. All right, you guys, if you have not seen my other video, make sure you go watch that before you watch this one. Well, you don't have to, I guess, but it would probably help. All right, I'm gonna get the fly rod out here. Alright, you guys, I got the fly rod out here. This is what I'm going to be trying to throw here. It is very, very light. Has a gold head with a little bit of brown fuzz on there. I just think that early this morning, this would be a very something nice to try. I will say this very much ahead of time. I am not an experienced fly fisherman. I've had a fly rod for a couple years, but I've only really used it in like small amounts here and there. Again, if you haven't watched my previous video, you might want to do that before you watch this one. We got some good fly fishing all day that day. So, but I'm gonna begin by throwing this around here, kind of just letting this sink around in the deepest spots here, in case there's anything chilling, you know, nearby. So, and I'm not gonna do too much big, like actual fly fishing casts because the river is very tiny here, so there's not really much need for that, but that's what I'm going to be trying to do today. So. There we go. That's something. Good cast right there. Got one, got one. No way, no way. Oh, it came off. No, there was one under that log. That was a fish. That was a fish. Wow. Dang it, man. On the fly. On that same fly. There was a little trout underneath that log. A little tiny one. He came out and he grabbed it and he was fighting it for a minute, and it just kind of came out. Dang it. He definitely got hooked, so I don't think I'm gonna, you know, hook him again, but I'm gonna keep trying. That's awesome. That's the first, you know, first any action this whole video. So I'm actually really okay with that. That's awesome. I mean, I wish I would have got him, but that's totally okay. That's totally okay. Here's what we're gonna try. We're gonna go up by the falls there. I know there's a spot that I should be able to cast in, and we'll give that a shot. We did have one interest here, so that's cool. I actually love that so much. Seeing anything at all, like even just seeing that fish in the water and not like catching him, it's still good. I'm still happy to have that. Wasn't anything in there, but that's okay. We did see one decent little trout in back there, and even though I didn't catch him, I did hook him for a second. And yeah, I don't know, I'll take that. Even though I didn't catch one, that was still really, really cool. All right, you guys, well, we did go down here. We found where the river dumps into the big main river. Unfortunately, we didn't see any fish down there. I didn't really see any good opportunity to cast or catch anything back there, so we did have one little trout on, possibly a trout. And we tried a couple little spots here and there. No real success today, but that's okay. I think what we're gonna do now is go to, I still got some time to fish, so I think what I'm gonna do is go to the main river, either up by the dam or something like that, see if we can catch some bass or something. We'll see you guys in a few minutes. All right, you guys, we're getting all set up here. We're gonna actually head down to the dam here quick. I still have some time before I have to get going to work here. So I figured, you know, we didn't really catch anything at the last spot. Might as well stop and see if we can catch a few bass over here by the dam. So I'll see you guys in a second. All right, you guys, I got about 45 minutes before I have to get to work. So what I'm gonna do is run up here close to the dam, throw some tube jigs, and see if I can flip some smallmouth up out of here. All right, guys. We got a little time yet. There's still some chances to catch some fish. Oh yeah, we are also using the very worn out red and green fleck here. We'll either lose it or we'll have to replace it here soon, but we're gonna just see what life it has left in it. Kind of just fish around the rocks here. I'm really liking the little pool that's forming right here in the middle behind all these rocks. There's no current. There's strong current on the front of it and the back half, but the middle, that's where the fish are going to be sitting. Right there. Right there, just like that. Got one. First cast. Well, first cast into that. That, my friends, is a sheephead. Little guy there. First fish of the day. Heck yeah. There does be fish in here. Oh, I had one. That was another one right there. I love coming down to this river because it doesn't really matter what you do. Usually you can, you know, if you can find a couple good little spots here and there, you might be able to catch one, you know. Now we're gonna move up a little further here. Let's see, I got about 35, 40 minutes. So we're gonna head up river here a little ways. I'm pretty much looking for all the spots where there's some calm water behind some rocks, and I always try to cast back there because if that calm spot is amongst some fast water, those calm spots that you may or may not see on camera here are usually where the fish are sitting because they're trying to get out of that current, you know, trying to get out of it. And they'll sit in that calm spot until something comes by that they want to eat. And hopefully, what they want to eat is our tube jig. Oh, that was one. He hammered it. I missed him. Got him that time. There we go, first bass. Little guy. Little baby guy here. There he goes. Right behind those rocks. You get up, all you have to do is find those little pockets behind the rocks and the calm spots. I pretty much just cast my tube jig in that calm spot. I just twitch it around, let the current slowly take it. And if there is anything sitting there, it is going to come after it, usually. All right, I think we're gonna head back down to where we were catching the sheephead and the other little bass down there, just because I feel like there's not gonna be much biting going on over here. Yeah, right there. Look at that. You can kind of see the shell impressions and the actual shells themselves. Super, super cool. Limestone, sandstone. I got a bunch of these at home already, so I'm not going to keep this, but there is a ton of fossils you can find around here. Most of them are going to be shells, stuff like that. I have yet to find a fish fossil. Look at that, somebody else was already down here checking it out. Another one here with a big shell in it. Got a bunch of these at home, so I shouldn't take any more, but I'll take this one. It's got some pretty cool shells in it. But anyways, like I said, I really want to find a fish fossil. Go figure. But I just have never found one, and I think that would be really cool to have a fish fossil. Just put these rocks in my pocket real quick. Try over here for just a few minutes. Maybe we can salvage this and catch one nice bass before we go today. Or snag our lure and then not get it back. That works too. Hey, a little baby walleye. No way. That is a tiny little baby walleye. Check that out, guys. Little baby walleye. Cutie. See you, little friend. Try. Get bigger. I will catch you when you are 20 inches. Then take a nice picture of you. All right, you guys. Before we get out of here, I'm gonna try to start remembering to do this because I kind of always forget. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, please. Get that word out there. The more people that know about my channel, the better. I'm really trying to make this my job at some point because fishing is like what I was born to do, and I just love sharing with everybody. You know, there's been many times where I'm going fishing by myself and I'm like, man, I really wish I would have brought somebody with me, you know. So yeah, I make these videos to kind of take you guys with me when I go fishing because it's kind of like having somebody with you, you know. So yeah, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, tell everybody you know about it, and let's make this channel as big as we can. All right, you guys, well, not a crazy fish video, but we did catch a couple little fish down here, and we did explore that new little stream, so that was good. Yeah, we'll see you in the next one.